Hi guys. So yeah, you can see a little bit of a new setup. I thought I'd do something different. Okay, so most probably I will be doing more of this in any case. So let's start with our topic today. Today I wanted to look at a spiritual topic. So the topic is what is next on your spiritual path or your journey, right? So I would like you to please focus on the three piles in front of you: pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, right? So your pile 1 is the green aventurine pyramid. Pile 2 is the Lapiz lazuli pyramid. And pile 3 is the Citrine pyramid. Please pause your videos and pick your paths. What is next on your spiritual path or journey? Okay, so let's start with pile 1. Okay, so pile 1. What's next on your spiritual path? This is the green aventurine. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. The masculine, number 42, lunar god. Seven of Swords. Death, rebirth. And 3, grounding. Okay. All right. So pile 1, what's next on your spiritual journey, your spiritual path? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is it's possible that you guys in the past were either not really into spirituality or not focused on it. I sense with the Seven of Swords there might have been some sort of an avoidance, to actually look into these things, right? Because you were going through life lessons, I sense. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So I do feel that, it's possible that whatever ups and downs you went through in your life, it's possible you didn't really go into spirituality to understand the meaning of why things were happening the way they were happening, right? It's possible that you went by just your gut instinct or what other people said, and I do sense with this that you have had some tough life lessons, pile 1. Maybe you're still having them, right? But what I'm seeing here is that one of the stepping stones to your spiritual journey was you having these experiences, because you, if you can see, you have come from above to below for soul growth, for study, for higher learning. So yes, there have been, I'm pretty sure there have been life lessons, or they will be, or they're still going on. But in terms of your spiritual path, I feel you might have been avoiding spirituality, or even any kind of, getting into any kind of I don't know, modality or anything like that. There is a sense of wanting to avoid looking into that path for some of you, all right? For quite a few of you, I sense. And I'm not, that's quite normal, because I think initially when we start the journey, when we're younger, I don't think any of us, wants to look into spirituality at that age. So I do sense that there might have been some sort of a hesitancy to want to look on the spiritual side. But I don't know why with this card here, death, rebirth, something opened up. Please take these stages, as you can apply, because it's possible you are still in this stage or gone to this stage. So please apply that as it fits, okay? But this is the central card in this pile. Something changed. There was a death and then there was a rebirth. I am seeing this card as the veil, seeing beyond the veil. There was the soul spark that got exposed within you somewhere down the line, despite all this running. All right? Something happened, some awakening happened, some spiritual awakening happened. If it hasn't happened, it is going to happen. The thing is that, after this spiritual awakening is when you actually understand what were the lessons. All right, I'm seeing this as a very big shift, to be frank, okay? And like I said, this is the central card. Something that you had been, running away from, not wanting to face, is now something that you will have to, because you need to integrate the lessons. Because spiritual journey is about soul growth. It is about development. It is about higher learning, right? And unless and until you do not integrate that higher learning, how do you know why you went through that experience? So I'm sensing that there is either has been a big shift in your awareness, pile one. Something shifted. There was a big awakening, I sense, with the death rebirth card here. There was a big awakening, and you could finally step fully, in full awareness, into your journey. All right? And I do feel that after you do that, I'm sensing, for quite a few of you, it could be that you are still in the stage of, wanting to shy away from all this, right? But you will eventually come here. I do feel that. It might be your next step, right? We are talking about the next step in your spiritual evolution. So I do feel there's a big change coming, or it has come already, because I see this as a central card. And once that change comes, right? Once that change comes, I see you guys no longer running, but standing tall. All right, standing in your power with this masculine lunar god. Okay, this is a lot like the yang energy, right? It is the masculine power. It is standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in, no longer running or shying away. All right, but this happens, you coming to your power happens only after you have gone through this death rebirth. All right, because I am seeing this as a very intense card here. Please don't be scared, okay? Death rebirth is simply an awakening. It is an awareness of your soul spark. If you can see, this is like the outer covering, and inside is just the spark. It's not exactly a body. When you realize, I'm sensing with this that pile one, you guys are going to be exposed to the reality of the third dimension, the limitations of it, the vastness, the endlessness, the endless nature of your soul. All right, you are going to have a peak beyond the veil, I sense, okay? And that's the next step that I'm seeing. All right, once you've seen the immortality of the soul, that it never dies, it only gets reborn here on 3D, and there's an eternity symbol here, which means it's never, your soul never dies, it never extinguishes. That spark always remains. Once you realize that, I sense, pile one, you guys are no longer going to be avoiding things. You are no longer going to be avoiding, and I don't just mean spirituality, I mean, you might just start living and being your true authentic self, right? You are going to be with the masculine here. The masculine is the active force. It's the force of, being out there, standing up for yourself, standing in your power. And I do see this person standing in their power. All right, and the beautiful part about it is that there is a moon here, which is the feminine. So the feminine is supporting the masculines, which means that you guys might just be coming into balance with your more masculine natures, whereas at one point I sense there might have been the feminine ruling, which is the reason why you were probably a little, withdrawn or reticent, or didn't want to share things, or didn't want to be your authentic self. Or even if you were your authentic self, I sense you might have not wanted to show it to the world. You are coming into being your true authentic self and being quite happy about it, being proud about it, standing tall. And I see this as confidence. I see this as confidence in your spiritual journey, as well as in your life journey, as a matter of fact. This is a big turning point, pile 1. All right, this is coming up in your spiritual journey, your ascension, and this is something big. This is something life changing, because I'm seeing from 7 of Swords you going to the yang force, the masculine. All right, now once you do that, I do feel that there might be a tendency for you to sort of overdo it, because sometimes we need to control both aspects of the energy, the masculine as well as the feminine. All right, once you start standing in your power, it's possible that you might go overboard. So they are asking you to ground yourself. All right, they are asking you to ground yourself, but more so with the grounding card, I'm seeing this as you finally grounding yourself in your life on your spiritual path. All right, and integrating the lessons for your learning, which you had set out to do when you first came on this planet in this incarnation. I'm seeing this as a very grounded and a very long-lasting phase for you guys, pile 1. So after this death and rebirth, I'm seeing you guys in an absolutely new persona. It's almost like the old you died, all right, and the new you has emerged, and it is so much more stronger, more grounded, more connected, and more rooted. All right, and this masculine, this power that you have, this new take on life that you get, it's not that it is only masculine. It is supported by the feminine also. I am seeing a very balanced very balanced energies, which are going to lead to this grounding. I sense with this grounding card that it's possible that after this change happens, and after you come into your power, I sense you guys are going to feel so much more connected to earth, so much more connected to your life. All right, because here I'm sensing with the earth school, I see that it's possible you guys might have felt sometimes that you're just misfits and you don't know what you're doing here. You want to just run away and hide, you just don't fit, etc. Right, there was a sort of a feeling of maybe going through life in a bit of a dazed state, not really taking in life, not really enjoying it, because you were not enjoying it because you didn't understand it. I sense you were just trying to run away from all these tough lessons. But now I feel, pile 1, that you are going to have so much more of a grounded and beautiful existence in your life after this rebirth. I think after this rebirth, there is a sense of understanding that you are just a voyager, a traveler on this planet, right? So enjoy each and every moment that this life of yours brings, and I think that is what is coming in your in the next step in your spiritual journey. You are going to be more grounded, you're going to be enjoying, you're going to be experiencing your life in a much more authentic and a much more grounded way, pile 1. All right, and I do feel that once you start doing that, once you start grounding yourself, once you start feeling like, okay, you do have something to do here, okay, then I see your power increasing, as a matter of fact, because it's only when you're stable that you can be powerful, right? Power comes after stability. I am seeing this as you guys, having stepped into your power and living in that power. I am also seeing this as a Two of Wands in a way. So it's possible that, this is you doing something with this sense of power and achievement that you will get after this grounding. All right. I'm seeing this as a very authoritative and a very, yeah, it's an authoritative energy. I do feel that, you are going to be uh, sort of feeling like this for a long period of time, but this is going to happen after this stability, because if you notice, this is like a pulling down of the structure, right? It's like a total revamp of what you used to know, your consciousness. This is something very important that's coming into in your spiritual journey. If you haven't yet been through it, pile one, this is something. This is, like I said, the central card. So once things get pulled down, right, then they start building once again. The roots start forming. They start grounding themselves. They start attaching to the ground, and then there is stability. And once there's stability, there is true power. All right. So I feel, to recap, pile one, that you guys, your next step basically is your awakening. All right. This is very simple, actually. It's a very big thing and it's a very simple thing. It is your spiritual awakening happening. All right. Which is going to lead you towards understanding and integrating past lessons that you have had, which were tough in your life, or even just understanding the reason, the purpose for your life. Because with this Earth School, I feel you will probably understand why you even came here. All right. And that, after that, I see a lot of grounding, experiencing the beauty of life, genuinely, authentically, and then stepping into your power. Maybe this could be a leadership role that you might have in the future, maybe in spirituality, but maybe even, it could be in any field, it could be in whatever field you are working in. I just sense a lot of confidence from this. So this is what is coming up in your spiritual journey, your next step, pile one. Okay, so do let me know which stage you are in, because I do feel this stage a lot of you might be crossing right now. I really feel that. All right, it's almost like you're finally understanding why you went through life the way you did. Why did things happen to you the way they did? You're finally ready to face, the truth of the situation. And that is going to make your life very much more different and much, much more stable and powerful in the future. So you are actually stepping into your destiny, your spiritual destiny, which is quite powerful, pile one. All right. This is a pretty intense sort of a spread, I feel, because this is a major arcana card. And I do feel that, you guys are going through a major awakening. And that's what's coming if you're not, right? Awakening, grounding, authority and power. That's what's next in your spiritual journey. Okay, now let's go to pile two. All right, so pile two with the Lapiz lazuli. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Oh, we have double nourishment. Wow. I love it when that happens. It says nourishment, waxing crescent, number 5. This is a number 7, sorry. Yeah, it's a number 7. Okay. Two of Wands. Queen of Cups. Dreamtime, creation. Okay. Okay, so pile 2, what's next on your spiritual journey? Pile 2, I do feel, that you guys have been working very hard. I mean, I don't know, I just feel either you are waiting or working, creating something. These two cards, I really feel as though there has been a lot of work that you've been putting into something, maybe manifestation, maybe sort of looking out for maybe the next step in your spiritual journey, or maybe for your creation to happen. Okay, I do feel with these two cards, it's almost like you were creating something, because I see so much of stuff here, like you've been creating. Maybe you've been creating while you dream or something, or while you meditate or focus, something like that. And now you're just waiting for your dream to manifest. I feel pile 2. All right. So I do feel that now that you've done your work, now that you have created something. I don't know what it is, pile 2. All right. There is some manifestation that you guys have been wanting and you have been focusing on, and you have created something. Now it's just a matter of waiting, I sense. All right. Now it's just a matter of waiting. I mean, you've put forward the intent. All right. I see a lot of strong energy here. It's almost like you were creating like worlds or something. So I mean, please, that was just on a light note, but I feel that it's possible that you were, for some of you, I feel you were even kind of trying to create a whole new life or something, your dream life, or just something very powerful. I don't know. This is something, I don't know, this is something that makes me feel as though you were in hand in glove with spirit, because I'm seeing like spirit guides, I'm seeing the universe, I'm seeing galaxies, I'm seeing creation basically. So there was something very strong that you guys were working on, pile 2. I don't know what it is. I'd love to know. But you have been creating, I think. So, at least for some of you, I do feel that there's been a lot of your energies that have gone in creating something. All right. Maybe you have been doing it in dreams, during meditation, etc. But you have been very actively involved in creating something in your life, maybe even in your spiritual journey, and maybe through spiritual means, because we are talking about your spiritual journey at this time. Yeah. So you have been doing a lot of work. Okay. And I sense now that with the Two of Wands here, I feel that you've completed your work and now you're waiting for the results of it. I mean, where are my creations? I intended, I worked, and now I need my creations. Where are they? I do sense, there might be a bit of a feeling of being forlorn or something here. Probably looking out for when it's going to happen, whatever creation you intended, when is it going to happen? I do see the sky kind of pink and orange, the sun just about coming out. So it's very near. Whatever you created, pile 2, it's very near. It's just that you can't see its form yet. But I do sense a bit of anxiety here, all right? Because you have done your work after all, and now you're like almost waiting for the result. So what I'm seeing here in your next step is you need to nourish yourself. I mean, I'm seriously seeing with these two cards, this is coming up as something very big, okay? It's important on your spiritual journey to nourish yourself, because you have put in a lot of effort, a lot of your energy, I sense. A lot of your psychic, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical energy also into creating all this. It's like you put in all your, whatever you had into this, and now you're depleted. And the universe wants you to be nourished at this time. It says, what are your garden? Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So you are coming into a period of nourishment and rest. The universe will be providing you with all the nourishment that you need for all the resources that you have depleted on the way. Because I do feel, pile 2, that you guys have been very hard workers in your spiritual journey. Alright, so please take it as it resonates. It could be something you have been working on recently, a project or a dream or a wish or whatever it is, okay? Or this could just be your whole life, like you have been working so hard and now you are demanding waiting for your results, you sense it. I feel that you sense that something good is coming, okay? But you're just unable to unhook, from waiting for the result, and thus, getting yourself in a bit of an anxiety. All right. So I am seeing that you need to rest because you have done your job. I'm literally hearing that. You've done your job. It's now up to the universe, right? You just need to nourish yourself, care for yourself, take rest, be in a happy, positive sort of energy, not this anxious one. All right, water your garden. This is a beautiful card, actually. I'm seeing such magic here. It's almost like, you have your sanctuary, you know that something is coming, your eyes on it, right? It's even giving you signals by shining. Okay, so all you need to do is just rest, relax. No need for any more intentions or energy work, blah, nothing, not needed. You just need to relax. Be at ease, because you are going to be nourished. Pile number 2, right? The number 7 is the number of spirituality. I'm seeing so many blessings coming to you guys. So many blessings coming to you guys. I mean, I'm seeing so much abundance. I'm seeing fruits and flowers and trees and water and stars. I mean, this is like the next step in your journey. Pile number 2 is abundance in all its forms. It's abundance in all its forms, It's almost like, you created and now this is your creation. It's almost like coming full circle, right? This is what you visualized, right? And this is what is happening. Wow, I didn't notice this. This is so beautiful. Amazing. You're going to be so happy. You were putting in so much of effort here, if you see. You're going to be so happy. Once this happens, this is coming. This is showering abundance. This is basically blessings. This is blessings, pile 2. I love this. Amazing. This is the next step. Universe wants to reward you in some way, pile number 2. Okay. And now with the Queen of Cups, I do feel that you guys are also getting more psychic or intuitive or more tuned into spirit. I'm seeing a crown coming and landing on her head almost. Okay, so somewhere in the higher realms, I feel you guys have been crowned in some way. I think you have probably, with this creation, whatever you did, all right, you guys kind of reached a new height. I'm hearing you reached a new height. All right, you sort of were ushered into something higher, a level higher or levels higher, so that you are crowned now. Because I don't know if you know that you succeeded in creating some sort of a major impact, either in your life or in other people's lives or on the planet, or I don't know. I mean, please apply that as it fits. But you ascended, pile 2. Yeah, I am seeing that. With the Queen of Cups, you were crowned. You did something very exceptional, I feel. You guys did something very exceptional with the spiritual, intuitive abilities you had, with your dream vision, with your intent, creativity, whatever it is. You guys did something and you got crowned. All right, you did something big. I do feel that a lot of you, this has already happened. All right, but if you're going through this, you know what it is. Okay, I do sense a lot of power here. I'm seeing this, power coming from her hands, and like she's deep in concentration. She's got a crown here. She's sitting on a throne. She is the Queen of Cups. She's off the air here as well as off the water. you did something, I don't know what. I'm seeing, like, if I were to like look into it more deeply, you were some sort of a channel or a medium or something between the spirit and the earth or the planet. You have been doing some channeling, you've been doing something. Okay, we won't get into that, because for each one it's different. But somewhere I do feel that you guys have reached a very, in fact, maybe a level or levels higher in your spiritual development. Okay, you've done that or you're doing that right now. All right, and now it's time for you to actually get blessings on your spiritual path. I'm seeing. All right, nourishment as well as blessings, pile 2. Because I do sense a lot of frantic activity happening, and you are probably here in the middle of it, a lot of you, wondering, when is it going to pay off? Like, you put in your heart and soul, and now you're wondering in this time or in this gap, when is my due coming? And it's coming. It's coming. It is going to be divinely guided. It is going to happen in divine timing, but I sense it's very close, pile 1. I mean, I literally see, sorry, pile 2. I literally see both these women as similar, right? Both of them look same. They're both looking, one is looking at the moon or the star here. The other one's also looking at the moon and the star here. It's just phases, right? Here you don't see anything happening. You just see the stars, right? You just see the stars, and she's just sitting silently. But all of a sudden in this phase, she's closer to the moon. The moon is showering blessings. She has these fruits in her hand, and everywhere is abundance. So this is just a time shift that's going to happen. All right, the next step in your spiritual journey, you might feel that you're stagnating, that you might have to watch this or dream about this, whatever wish you have. I sense maybe some of you were working on your wishes as well. Okay, so you guys might be just wondering, you might just be in this state all the time, but then, when it happens unexpectedly and suddenly, and all your spiritual blessings are coming to you. And it's not necessary that it's only spiritual blessings. I do feel that this could be just some reward that you're waiting for, something that you wanted, something that you've worked on creating. It's coming to you guys. Whatever it is, it could be anything. It could be spiritual, it could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be career, job, relationship, whatever, health, okay? But whatever it is, you are coming into nourishment. The universe, the next step on your spiritual journey, pile 2, is you guys being nourished by the spirit. All right, because you've done your work, you have been quite exemplary, is what I'm hearing, with your help, with your alignment to the spirit. And now, all right, you are going to get your due. Just keep facing your North Star, right? Keep doing what you're doing. I think you guys are very highly intuitive people, pile 2. Okay, you are also master manifestors. I do feel that. But it's almost like you need a validation for whatever you have been doing. You need a validation, and I sense that's coming, and that's going to make you even more connected, in the future. All right, because what I'm seeing is once you have got your validation, you are going to continue to do this work, whatever work this is. I don't know why I'm getting very drawn to this card. There's a lot of work here that you guys are doing or will do. This could be life purpose or something, because you have been crowned, you have been given some powers, some exceptional powers, right? And you will continue to do your work, in a beautiful way once you have been nourished. Okay, so nourishment is coming. All right, your rewards are coming for you in the next step of your spiritual journey. Pile 2, you might also find that you are more connected to spirit, more spiritually, psychically, attached or aligned, right? I do see mediumistic or channelizing abilities, all of those things, right? But more than that, the most significant thing that I'm seeing is nourishment, a sense of peace and calm, a sense that the universe is, the universe has your back. Yes, that the universe is actually working hand in hand with you. I'm hearing that actually. And I keep getting drawn to this card as well because it's almost like, you're waiting in this beautiful garden, and it's like you're looking at your wish or something, wishing on a star or something like that. And then, it happens because you're right near the moon actually. Nourishment. So yeah, you are going to be nourished. You are going to be provided for, taken care of by the universe, because you are the universe's son or daughter. You have worked with the universe somehow, I feel, pile 2. You guys have worked and put in your faith, your trust in the universe. And now the universe is going to be providing for you, showing its own trust, faith in you. I do sense that there is also, with the Queen of Cups here, I also sense that there's also a sense of, some level up in your spirituality somehow. I don't know why. I sense that there is some level up coming because I'm seeing this crown. It's either happened or it's going to happen. But you are ascended or ascending somewhere, pile 2. All right? And this is, it's almost like, with the crown come a lot of other goodies as well, which is great, because look at what you did. I mean, wow, you guys have been doing a lot of stuff, okay? It's time to just be here right now, okay? I'm literally seeing this as you guys, like going out in a moonlit night and just looking at the moon. And there's so much of calm, peace, serenity, a feeling that you're connected to nature, to spirit. All of this is coming to you, pile 2. You guys are very intuitive, very, very psychic, intuitive people, very connected to the spirit, I sense. Okay, so yeah, this is what I get for pile 2. Now let's go to pile 3. So pile 3 with the citrine. Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Gratitude. Justice. The Lovers. Radiance. Summer solstice. Okay. Okay, each of my groups seems quite evolved. Actually, it's very interesting to understand this, it's just beautiful. Okay, right. I'm just going to start off with what I'm most drawn to, okay? I am seeing pile 3, the next step in your spiritual journey is radiance. You guys are going to be on the path to your mission, all right? You are going to be radiating, all right? You have been given the force. You have a very strong mission. You have a very strong mission on this planet. You probably have a soul purpose, a life purpose, or something like that, all right? I think the next step, and a very big step for a lot of you, is to start off with your mission. Light worker, starseed. You guys, a lot of you in this group might be starseeds, All right. It says light workers, starseed, serve the world by being you. When we say double mission here, it's like you are a starseed and you are on a mission to help the planet here. Okay. As well as, and it's double because you're a starseed, so you are like existing in two places. For some of you, I sense it could even be like a mission with another person, the partner, maybe your twin flame or your soulmate, whatever it is, your divine counterpart, right? So you guys are coming into the next step is you guys coming into your mission. All right, that's the first thing I'm hearing. All right, that would probably involve you guys coming into union with your divine counterpart. It's possible that, this might even be a choice, because the Lover's card is sometimes about choices, right? Do you want to go ahead on this mission? So for some of you, it might even be about you choosing to, go with the tried and tested, keep doing what you're doing, or do you want to do something different? For some of you, it's a choice to actually, choose to serve the world in whatever capacity it is. For some of you, it might be meeting with the divine counterpart. All right, I am seeing that quite prominently here. Now, I do feel that you guys are going to be leaders of some sort. All right, with the Radiance card here, that's the sun, that's the yang force. All right, it is going to be whatever mission or purpose or whatever that's coming up in your next next step on your spiritual journey. It's going to involve you to be some sort of a leader, in some sort of a capacity, in whichever capacity it is that you're going to be doing that. It might also involve you to have something to do with the justice system. I don't know why, it's very specific. Maybe it is for some of you. Maybe some of you might be, involved with something to do with justice, animal rights, human rights, something like that. Because we are talking soul purpose in this pile. So it's possible that for a lot of you, it is that. Your mission is that. Advocacy. Okay, for some of you, it could even be counseling or something, but whatever it is, it is something to do. For some of you, it could even be spirituality, law of attraction, whatever, please apply it as it fits. But what I'm seeing here is it involves you to be probably in the public eye or somewhere in the forefront. Because you do have a very strong mission. I do feel a lot of you are going to be stepping into the awareness of this mission. It's almost like this person's eyes were they're closed, right? But now, somewhere there is something, this light that is dawning, and that's going to make you, connect the dots about what is it that you're here to do. Very strong soul purpose vibes. You guys are getting into your soul purpose, pile 3. Okay, now I do feel with these two cards here, the Lovers and the Justice, for a lot of you, this next step could be that of meeting your divine counterpart. Okay, for that, I do sense that you might have to prepare yourself by doing a lot of shadow work, because I am seeing the shadow side here, and and this is also twins, right? So you guys, you and your divine counterpart might be going through a lot of shadow work and all to prepare you for this union. I do feel for a lot of you that it might be that, right? A lot of inner balancing and balancing of the scales, the harmonizing of the dark and the light to get you into this union seamlessly. This is also a number 11 card. So once again, we're looking at twin flames, and this is a number 6 card, which is that of love. So, yes, for some of you, you guys are stepping into your twin flame journey. Yes, quite simply, yes, you are stepping into your twin flame journey. And after that, possibly, you might get into your mission. I am seeing that there might be after this union or during that union, take it as it resonates, you guys will get aware, or you will get the recognition of what your mission is. What are you being called to do in this on this planet? All right, and then I am, of course, seeing you, living out that soul purpose. You guys have a pretty big destiny here, pile 3. There is going to be something important coming up on your spiritual journey. You are supposed to spread awareness, I sense, with this. Joy, awareness, light working. You are supposed to do that. You're supposed to radiate. There is some leadership quality here. All right, and then I'm seeing a lot of gratitude. I mean, I'm seeing this not as just you giving gratitude. I'm seeing people coming to you with gratitude because you have led them into the light. Yes, this pile is for the leaders, I sense. Pile 3, you guys are actually going to be helping. You are going to be, quite successful in this mission, whatever it was, whatever it is. You are going to be helping. You are going to be helping a lot of people, I sense, or whoever you come in contact with. You guys are going to be showing them the light. And I sense you are going to be having a lot of gratitude on this journey, not just from other people, but even from the universe, even from the spirit. Because you are instrumental in creating changes on a big scale, I sense, or in a big way, at least, no matter who you interact with or connect with. You are stars. You're very powerful. I don't know if you realize that, pile 3. It's like, it's possible that, you guys are not aware at this point that you have all of this in front of you. But whoever's picked pile 3, there is a destiny here that I'm seeing. It's almost like a blueprint that I'm seeing that you guys might not be aware of. It's possible you guys are in the mundane world right now, not really knowing what it is that you're supposed to do, but you have a pretty major purpose here on this planet, I sense. And please don't be intimidated by it. The life purpose could be in a smaller capacity also. It's not necessary you have to be a popular figure or someone very famous or in the public eye. A lot of us don't like the public eye. I myself hate facing the camera. Okay, but it could be it's something very small, but somewhere it creates some sort of a ripple effect. I do see you guys in that kind of a capacity, even if you don't shine. And I do feel, however, for a lot of you, you will need to be out there. So kind of balance yourself out. You will be having support on this journey, I feel, with the double mission and the lovers. I do feel you will have support on this journey. This is not a lonely journey. It's possible it's with a divine counterpart, but it's also possible that it could be a friend, or it could be like a family member, someone, who supports you in this mission. You do have support, all right? But depending on which stage you are in, I do feel shadow work is needed, all right? If you guys are going through this, then you know that all of this is coming, all right? But if you have already done it, then you could be in any of these stages, right? But these are the next few very big steps coming in pile 3's spiritual journey. Like I said, all my pile 3s end up being like this super explosive spiritual group. Okay, but this is beautiful stuff. I mean, I'm seeing so much red and oranges here. You guys are very passionate people, I sense, and that's the reason why you've been given this mission, all right, whatever it is. So this is big stuff coming up. Pile 3, I wish you all the best. Okay, do let me know which stage of the journey you guys are in, because this seems very interesting to me. All right, so with that, I'm going to close. Hope you have a wonderful day or night, and do let me know, what you think and where you are on this journey, because I'm curious. This is one of my favorite topics, spirituality. So let me know. All right, bye.